Hey besties! Welcome to episode 5.
Episode 5. I'm Betty.
I'm Carrie, and we are your hosts.
Don't you love us already? Aren't you obsessed with us?
Welcome back. How was your week?
My week
I feel like I saw you, was it a week ago?
I don't
think so.
remember.
About a week.
About a week ago. I have had a really nice week. It's been pretty chill. And yeah, no news here. You had a pretty fun weekend though.
I did have a really fun weekend. My boyfriend Nick, everyone who watches us knows me, I think. So my boyfriend.
No, all of the people who don't know Carrie.
That's right. My boyfriend Nick, his sister and her boyfriend came up for the weekend and we had a blast. We went to a Raptors game. We did a comedy show. Went to Hooters, got hooked on Jolly Rancher shots. I lost my voice, if you can't tell.
Was the comedy show better than the one that we saw in New York?
No,
Oh.
they really liked it, but honestly,
You're like, I have high standards now.
Well, no, because I like Yuck Yucks. That's where we went.
Okay.
But I don't know. The one in New York was it was so good, to be honest.
All right, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Did anything happen this week? I guess today is Tuesday. We're going to start posting on Thursdays now.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out for us on Thursdays. Still not on Apple Podcasts, but like, you know what? I think that's on brand at this point that we're just...
Yeah, it is.
We're not
literally
putting enough effort into
in.
it, but we're a month into it and we're still not on Apple Podcasts because we just haven't made it that far. But that's okay. Maybe someday. A girl can dream.
We'll get there when we get there. We are lucky.
We are lucky. We are taking our time.
Okay, let's get into our seggies.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so the first one is our weekly fave. Mine is literally just my Beats headphones that I got in New York, actually.
Oh my god, yes. You're loving them?
I love them. They're really helpful for school, especially because Nick is so fucking loud and yells at the TV. And literally, I put them on, noise canceling.
That's nice.
So
I mean,
it's great.
they're doing their job.
They are.
Worth
really
the
like them.
$99 USD.
90, about 113 Canadian.
Okay.
132 or something like that Canadian.
Worth it?
Worth it. 100%.
Worth it. That's exciting. I actually need to order a new pair of headphones because I've been using my gym headphones as my like everyday headphones and I just don't like that. I don't like mixing headphones. Like I need a pair for my commute and I need a pair for the gym and I want to make sure that my gym ones are charged all the time.
Do you wear the ones like
like over the
Beats?
head for the gym? Yeah.
For the gym, and then what do you wear at transit?
No, I like the like cord ones because I'm always scared someone's gonna steal my phone. I have this weird like paranoia. So like if it's connected to my phone, then I'm not worried about it because I know that I'll feel them like tugging it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think I've ever said that out loud. To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed, but that's okay.
Though. I totally forgot. I'm gonna stop us right there. We forgot to say what this episode is.
Oh my god.
And also, we have our drinks. So, we forgot to do that. So this episode is all about health and fitness, health and wellness. And we're gonna chat everything like our past health and fitness and our future health and fitness,
and
where
everything
we wanna go,
in between.
everything in between. So we thought instead of like
a drink instead of a drink drank, you know, like we're getting buzzy, we're gonna get buzzed off health. And we bought green juices. This is Naked. Carrie talked me into it. This is not something that I personally would gravitate towards. I'm not even gonna go into why, but Carrie has convinced me once again. We'll talk more about what Carrie convinces me to do in this episode, but this is the Naked Green Machine. Let's crack it open. I tried the strawberry banana, the tiny one from Costco.
Yeah,
I think that was also with you.
Probably.
I know, and it freaked me out then too. Like,
did you not like it?
No, I did. I drank it, but like I've never.
Just juice.
I've never.
It's just juice.
ASMR. I've just never gravitated towards it.
So it looks like it has apple, kale, and kiwi. Okay. Honestly, it tastes really good. I love
Well, this works out perfectly because you want to know what my weekly fave is? Smoothies.
Oh, wow.
I had to dive in or I would have just been thinking about
Cheers.
it. I already drank, sorry.
Okay. Like, that's good to me.
That's fine. It's not cold enough, but otherwise good. My weekly favorite is smoothies. I just stuttered over smoothies, but because I got a blender, for the first time in ages, I got my own blender, and I have made a smoothie probably every night.
Wow.
And,
What do you put in them?
different things every night because I bought like 5 packages of frozen fruit because I've always loved smoothies. I'm a big fan. So I put strawberries, usually frozen strawberries, a normal banana, peanut butter. I did buy like a powdered greens from Amazon that I've been throwing in there, and any random flavor of yogurt. And then I usually use soy milk, and
Soy milk, okay.
I just like the flavor of soy. I don't know why. Like, I'm perfectly fine with regular milk, but soy milk and like a splash of orange juice if I'm feeling spicy.
A little splash. Gotta get some tanginess in there.
Yeah, I don't do the orange juice every day.
Yeah.
That first time, that's like a special moment for
I
me.
love smoothies. I need to get back on my smoothie game because
Yeah.
right now I am not.
Well, maybe this is the start of it.
Maybe this is.
These little
maybe it is.
smoothies from Naked. Naked, would you like to sponsor us? These are so delicious. I'm loving it.
She has to tell herself that. She's actually hating it. She hates it.
The taste is fine, the texture is weird.
Really?
It's just because, to me, smoothies are meant to be fresh, and it feels weird.
But this isn't a smoothie, this is a juice.
I know, but it does say smoothie on it. I'm not lying.
I've been trying to convince Beth it's a juice for the
It's
past
okay,
3
I'm gonna
hours.
drink it. I'm not gonna be a baby about it. I'm gonna drink it, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fine.
I think one episode we should do, like, fears.
Oh, that's a great one. Comment below if you want to hear us talk about what we're scared of. The list could go on
and on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Wow,
cheers.
Seggy 1 done.
Seggy 1 down. What's on your TikTok For You page this week?
Okay, this is gonna sound probably pretty niche. I don't know if this has been on everyone's, but there was this one girl who was like crying, and a bunch of farmers are stitching her because she realized that the way that pigs' eyes
Can't look up to
they
the
can't
sky.
look up to the
Yeah.
sky. I've seen so many farmers just picking up pigs
And
showing
tilting them to the sky. I think that's so adorable.
Thought it was so cute, and she was just like crying.
Yeah.
So that's been all over my For You page, and that's my vibe this week.
That's your vibe. I love that. I honestly cried.
Did you?
No,
Oh.
but pretty close. Just like I didn't know that
I
we
didn't
couldn't
know
see the
either.
sky.
Same. Like, it made me feel very emotional about it, and I was like, thank God for all these farmers out there
Right?
showing
So
the pigs the
cute.
sky, and they look so happy when they see
I
it. They're like,
know.
who knew that was up there?
Pigs
Not
are
me.
actually fucking cute. Like
Yeah.
they're so cute.
I used to want like a miniature pig as a pet. Have you ever seen people with those?
No.
Oh, they're
It
really.
reminds me of,
It's just
the
like
house
really
hippo,
cute.
though.
Yeah,
The little, like-
they're not that small. They're not that small, but yeah, the same idea.
Cute.
What's
Yeah.
on yours?
Mine, okay, I have 2. So the first one is trying to get the perfect loop. I don't know if you've seen
I
those
have.
where people like are
I
opening
did
their
try
eyes.
it, and I did
Did
not
you try?
do well.
I haven't tried yet, but
I tried
wanna
3
try.
times and gave up. I couldn't do it.
Some of them
anymore.
I'm like, no, I can tell. I can see your loop. And some of them I'm like,
I can't do it.
I'm like,
You,
looking at like
close your
pixels
eyes
on the side.
and then open. You have to do it like to the beat of the song. So you start with your
Ding.
eyes closed, and then you open
Ding,
them,
Ding,
and then you go left, right,
Ding.
yeah,
and then close them.
and then you have to close, but you can't move anything else.
Other than your eyes. Or
Other
else
than-
it won't look like the same loop. If you know what I
It's
mean.
so hard.
We'll make one after
Oh my
this,
God.
and we will post it to TikTok. So
Absolutely.
go follow us on TikTok and Instagram
Yes.
at Buzzy Busties. If you see us, for people watching on YouTube, if you see us like leaning up all the time, it's because our laptops are in front of us and they keep like dimming. So
And we
sorry
won't
about
remember how this show even functions without notes.
that. Exactly. You might think it's all winged and not planned because that's kind of what it seems like. But
does
there is a
seem
little
that
bit of planning.
A little planning. We figure like our brand is kind of like winging it
Yeah.
on a schedule.
Right.
I don't know. I just made that up. I just wang it. I'm never saying that again.
Wing.
I'm sorry. I wang it.
I just wang it. That's fun. The other one that's on my For You page is because since we've been to Orange Theory the past like week, once, it's been come to Orange Theory with me. So people will like
Really?
take me to Orange Theory and like show me the machines they're on and
But I
Yeah.
thought you couldn't record in the
me either. Some people
jam.
do though.
We could have done that.
Girl, we could barely do the workout. What do you mean you want to record on top of that?
I'll do anything for the vlog.
But we're going to talk a little bit more about Orange Theory and our experience at Orange Theory a little bit later in the episode, just because it goes hand in hand.
Absolutely. That's kind of what like broadcasted this episode.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, let's talk more about it.
Let's talk health and fitness because we want to do a few things, and it's still kind of like the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We're really holding
We're still
on.
motivated.
We're really holding on to 2023 and like new beginnings. So we're literally almost in February, and we're like, it's still
new
January
beginning.
1st.
Yes, absolutely. Every day's a new day to start fresh, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
And then, what is your media consumption?
Okay, my media consumption this week is honestly been textbooks and articles. That's how lame
disgusting.
I am. Because
Ew.
I went back to school, and so obviously I've been like,
Gag me.
reading my textbooks and reading articles and honestly reading notes. Yeah.
Be honest, you really read your textbooks?
Honestly, I read a whole chapter yesterday.
Holy. I bought $80 worth of like one textbook. What am I lying? And when I was in school, I think I maybe read a chapter of my textbooks. I sold them all after, brand new. Like I did not use those suckers.
Like I don't read them front to back, but I will. Like if I'm studying and I don't understand something, I'll say, okay, let me go to the textbook, see if I can figure it out. Usually I can't because the words are so fucking big and like.
Aw, Nurse Carrie, you're so smart.
I know. And then I'll just like look up like a crash course on YouTube, and then I'm like, oh, that's how
I would learn. Like I'm much more like of a visual learner.
I don't know, but I also heard like from other students in this course that like took this class last year or last term. They said that this prof specifically for like my patho course, has a lot of questions on the test that like aren't from the notes, so you kind of have to like look at the textbook. So that's why I'm nervous, and also it's my first semester back in person in school, so my tests are online, so they're not open book. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
So I really have to like actually know and understand.
So every week from now on, your media consumption is textbooks and articles. Are you gonna teach us something, Nurse Carrie?
No, but also my other thing, okay, my music consumption is the fucking song by Miley Cyrus.
That was mine too.
I'm obsessed. I'm living so flowers.
Yep.
Write my name in the sand.
Yep.
I am obsessed.
That was also my listening. It took me a couple listens to get into it. And it's definitely gonna be one of those songs that I get sick of quickly because it's everywhere already. Yeah. But it is a bop.
It is such a bop. I'm obsessed with it right now.
Yep, you're right. That's mine too.
That's mine. I haven't been watching anything.
Me either. I have listened to 2 books because I'm so smart. One was Tom Felton, who, if you listen to our last episode, I talked about it. He plays Draco Malfoy on Harry Potter. And he wrote a book called Beyond the Wand, and I actually finished it in like 2 days. It was read by the author, which is my favorite kind of like book. If it's a memoir or like audio, audio biography is what I was going to say. Autobiography. Yes, I like it when it's read by the author.
This is hospitality and tourism degree.
I don't want to talk about it. And then, okay, you'll love this one because the other one is called All Good People Here by Ashley Fowler. And she is the host of Crime Junkie podcast. Have you heard of that?
Oh, on TikTok.
I don't know.
Is she on TikTok?
I have no idea.
Crime Junkie podcast.
I've never listened to it, but I just thought you might.
Wait, what's your last name?
Fowler. Ashley Fowler.
McKenna sent me somebody on Instagram. I just have to.
I don't think that does anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. I just have to check if this is who she sent me because
if it is, that's very coincidental.
Isn't that really wild? Because
anyway,
we were talking about the Idaho 4. She really talks about it.
Probably. She basically.
Ashley Mary?
I don't know.
Ashley Mary.
I only know it's Ashley Fowler, and she's from Crime Junkie. It could be her. Do you always have your Instagram in dark mode?
Yeah.
That stresses me out.
Why?
I don't know. Does she have a last name? I have no idea if this is her. I didn't look her up at all. I've never listened to the podcast.
I feel like she would have her podcast
I think
on
probably.
Here, so it's probably not the same person. That was all for nothing, but very coincidental.
Someone, yeah. Her name was Ashley.
Sorry
though,
for the people
right?
listening. That's going to be really loud.
Sorry about that. Anyway, she wrote a book and it was called All Good People Here. It is about this, I don't even know how to explain it, but it is a crime thriller. And do you know the JonBenet Ramsey case?
Yeah.
Okay, so it has a lot of similarities to that case. This is not a true story. I can tell it's been inspired by it because there's way too many similarities for it not to have been. But it's about this little girl who goes missing and is murdered, and it's about this other girl who was friends with her growing up, and then she comes back to her hometown and ends up trying to report on another little girl who goes missing like 20 years later, and she like connects them, and then she's like trying to solve both murders at the same time.
Oh, cool.
It's actually pretty good. I gave it 4 stars. It kind of lost a star because I did feel like it was so similar to the JonBenet Ramsey. It felt like it was like what the author, yeah, like I was just like, I could have just like listened to a podcast about the real case.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like the author was just telling us what she thought the...
So is this an
like,
audiobook or was it a podcast episode?
No, it's an audiobook.
It's an audiobook, okay.
Yeah, it's a book.
It's a
like
book,
you can you can read the book.
Okay.
I listen to books, so but she is a podcast host, and that's why I think this book got a lot of hype, was because she kind of like knows her way around a crime story,
right.
which she literally does because this is JonBenet Ramsey's story. I'm sorry, but it is.
Calling you out, Ashley Grace.
And then also my listening...
Ashley Fowler.
Ashley Fowler. Who's Ashley Grace?
I don't know. No idea.
Sorry to you if your name is Ashley Grace. And then also my listening was Flowers by Miley Cyrus.
Such a good song.
That's going to be in my head forever.
I got myself
Flowers, write my name in the sand. This is actually just a medium for us to get our singing careers off the ground. If you want to hear us sing, let us know. We will sing. We should do a musical episode where we only sing all the words. Doesn't that sound like so much fun?
But the words have to already, like, it has to be in a song.
Oh, so that's even harder.
That's fun.
That's a TikTok, not
a
TikTok podcast
That's
episode.
not a whole episode. You're right.
That's okay.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
We're gonna do our,
I don't know, recap?
Yeah, of last week.
I
Last
Only
week,
one main thing is all we're talking about. I think it was last week.
Was it last week or was it? No, it was episode 4.
Yeah.
So do you guys remember how we talked about,
Beth
talked about the Lucky Girl mantra, and I kind
they do.
I kind of like pissed her off all up. Not pissed her off, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
she did
made
not
fun
believe in me.
Yeah, I made fun of her all episode for being like, I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky.
I'm so lucky.
This
Good
week
things
we
happen
have
to me.
2 listeners that reached out to us.
Carrie, you almost made me spit out my smoothie.
We have 2 listeners that reached out.
Updates on the Lucky Girl syndrome.
So,
spoiler, it works.
It does work. So my friend Liv, okay, also shout
out
Liv.
Liv.
I'm pretty sure I talk about Liv in every episode, but she calls me last week and she's like, Care, she's like, you know how Beth was talking about in her podcast about the Lucky Girl mantra? And I was like, yeah, of course I do. It's fucking stupid. And she's like, no, it works. And I'm like, what do you mean? So she just got a puppy like a couple months ago, like in October, okay? The puppy the other day ate a pair of underwear of hers. I don't know if she wants me telling this story. Whatever.
I'm into it. Tell me more.
The puppy ate a pair of her underwear, which is really bad for dogs.
Of
Because
course.
they can get like tangled in their like intestines and stuff,
that's
right?
so scary.
So they called the vet. The vet was like, hey, get your dog to throw up. They like induced vomiting. Her dog's name's Evie, by the way. She's so fucking cute.
What kind of dog?
Couldn't tell you, but
Okay.
it's cute.
Comment.
I'll show you a picture.
Comment below, Liv.
It's like a great something.
I think I follow her on Instagram. I'll just check.
Yeah, I don't remember what the name is. Anyway, so her dog, they ended up inducing vomiting. Her dog threw up the underwear. And then she said Evie threw up again and threw up a sock that she was missing.
Oh my god. This is her lucky story. She
Yes.
found her missing sock and her dog is healthy.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Well, because she was like, if I didn't say my Lucky Girl mantra, she was like, Evie might have never thrown up the sock.
True.
And Evie might have
You never
bad
know.
things could have happened to Evie.
Bad things, we would never want bad things to happen to Evie.
So anyway, that was her lucky girl mantra, and I just had to share it on this week's pod because
that deserves a share because
also it's lucky because she
happening.
didn't have to spend, that would have been like literally easily over $1,000 on the vet
100%.
too, to have to like do surgery, whatever the hell they would have to do to like get that out. Anyway, Evie is okay, for everyone wondering.
I was wondering, thank you.
Evie is so perfect.
I'm so happy for Evie and her sock. That's exciting. And underwear, I guess. Yeah.
So that was
Liz number one. And then the
mantra.
second one we found out today, Eki, you may remember her from the previous episode, also laughed at me and my lucky girl syndrome. She started saying it, and then I don't even know how to explain this, but she's wanted this mug for a while, and she has been a month. Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm.
She has wanted it for a month, and she will just casually check in, but it was always sold out everywhere. It had what, a llama on it?
Alpaca.
Oh, my bad. My apologies. It had an alpaca on it, and she really wanted this mug, and she's been saying her lucky girl mantra, and guess what she got today? The alpaca mug. So
it had been sold out for like a month. That was the whole thing.
It was sold out. She couldn't get it anywhere. She kept checking back. It was sold out. She couldn't find it. And then what happens today after she says her mantra? She gets her mug, and now it's her lucky mug. Her lucky alpaca mug. And so whoever was out there not believing me, pointing at Carrie, I'm just saying I don't have any updates personally, but I haven't really been that strict with it, so I'm sticking with it.
I'm gonna say it tomorrow, and I will get back to you guys.
Okay, I think we should just keep updating. If anyone has any lucky girl stories, let us know, because this is very interesting.
DM us on Instagram.
Yep, TikTok. Send us a quick little DM. And
we have a business email if you'd rather email us.
This is a business, and if you want to email our business email, that's fine. Should I put that in our Instagram bio?
Yeah.
Our business email?
At Buzzy,
for sponsorships.
I think you're at Buzzy Besties Pod. Or is it at Buzzy Besties Podcast? Our email's different.
Email is Buzzy Besties Pod, just pod at gmail.com. So if anybody wants to send us an email, or send us an e-transfer. Jinx! That's so funny.
We should actually connect it to one of our bank accounts.
Absolutely, we should. Who wants to send us an e-transfer? We will accept. The password is lucky girl. All one word.
Lucky.
I'm so lucky, all one word.
So that is our kind of lucky girl update for you guys. Yeah, I think that would be really cool if people have these.
It's another new seggy.
It's another new seggy. If people have these things that happen to them after they say the lucky girl mantra, let us know. I'm going to be trying it out this week, so I will update you guys
next week. As a
non-believer. I'm what's it called?
Skeptical.
Conversed. No.
Converted?
Converted.
I don't know.
Anyway,
you've been converted to my cult?
Yeah.
The lucky girl cult.
Okay, let's get into our health and fitness.
Oh my god, it's been quite the intro here.
We have talked for so long.
That's good, because I don't have a lot to say about health and fitness. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with fitness history.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about both of our fitness histories.
Sure. Do you want to start at birth, or where are we going?
In the womb. Start
I was gonna start in grade 5 because that's when I got fat. I'm not even joking. I wrote it down.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I only became a big girl in grade 5.
Yeah.
It's the opposite because I think that plays a lot into health and fitness and how I see about
laughing because I thought you were joking.
No, I was so serious. I don't joke, Carrie.
Okay, well, I'm starting mine off where I got skinny because I was fat my whole life. And now I'm fat again.
Welcome to the club. It's been since grade 5 for me. Okay, well, that's fine. We can start at different places in our journey. This is a journey. Okay. We can start anywhere.
Go ahead.
So,
grade 5,
I got fat in grade 5. I was like a tiny little kid. I don't know what that word was. And then I don't know what happened, but I just started gaining weight and becoming a big girl. And then in middle school, I played junior varsity soccer, and that's the only sport I did. And then I did step dancing which was a physical activity, I guess you could include.
Step dance, like a line dance?
No, like, well, I mean, I did do that too, but step dancing is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's all in one spot. You can do it by yourself. You don't need a partner.
We're gonna do a whole episode on our hobbies as well.
Potentially. I don't know how to explain that any better, but those were like my activities growing up, and then I kind of didn't do anything. I joined a gym in high school because I thought I was supposed to, I guess, and I used to go on like little walks around the block listening to 50 Cent, and that was pretty much
your exercise.
Yeah, that was my exercise, was like, and I walked to school and back. That's about it. And what about you? When did you get skinny?
Well, literally just like before I moved to Toronto. So I was always like the heavier of my friends, but like looking back at pictures, like I wasn't fat. Do you know what I mean? You know when you're like, oh, I was fat. You look back,
100%.
Like,
I think that's like a normal
like I
thing.
wish I was fat in quotations.
We're using air quotes.
So I'd always been like bigger. My mom always called me big boned. I'm like, Mom, that's literally not a thing. Like, bones cannot be big.
Oh, well, Nurse Carrie, what's it called? Myth busting here?
She tells me that now. When I'm like,
she still calls you
when I'm like, oh, like I feel like I've gained so much weight. She's like, no, Carrie, you're just big boned. I'm like, Mom, it's not a fucking thing. She's tiny.
Okay.
My dad is like, he's
big
not
boned,
but he's big boned. He's big boned. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, I had always been like the kind of like bigger girl, and then I think it was me and Peyton, we started going to FitLESS like, I don't know, like 16.
What year is it
just
right now?
like 2023. So like 6 years ago.
Okay.
We started going to FitLESS. It was literally like $4 a month, like so
oh my God.
cheap. Yeah, FitLESS is actually a really good.
Is there
option.
one around?
I don't know if there's any downtown, but
oh my God, I'm paying like $60.
Yeah, it was literally like I think it was $4 every bi-weekly.
Still, I think I could afford it. I think I could.
It was honestly a really good gym to start out at. They had Stairmasters, they had everything.
Wow.
So we started there, and then eventually we started like losing weight together. Then she moved to Good Life, and then I moved to Good Life after.
You were saying I moved to Toronto.
No, I went to Good Life after because there's just like more things you can do. They had like classes, they had like a personal training area. Anyway, so I did that. I lost about 50 pounds at Good Life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
good for you.
And then I moved to Toronto, and I was keeping it up for a little bit. We were literally working out together, but we would do like exercises together. Like it was fun. No.
Oh, like
when
you were home.
When I lived at home, and then I moved to Toronto, I kept up with it. Me and Nick, we both got Good Life memberships, and then I just stopped going. School got busy, whatever. I stopped going.
And then gyms were closed during the pandemic.
And then gyms closed during the pandemic, and when the pandemic hit, that's when everything kind of just like exploded literally. I gained all of the 50 pounds back plus more. I'm not gonna go there, but anyway, this is kind of how
this is your journey.
This is our journey, and I would like to say right now that hopefully I am at the biggest I will ever be.
Okay.
Hopefully. I'm lucky. I'm so
not
lucky.
at the biggest I've ever been right now. I've been bigger.
Yeah, because you we're gonna get to that in the
into what? I don't know.
Non-scale victory.
Oh, I was gonna say, where are we going with this?
You were doing that on TikTok.
Yeah, I did. That was next for the seggies is non-scale victories, because we want to focus more on like, I am okay with like weight numbers, like that doesn't bother me, or like it doesn't motivate me. It doesn't really do anything for me. But Carrie
I just
was
get
mentioning,
really discouraged.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me.
The weight doesn't go down. Like I could, when I was doing Spinco, oh yeah, I didn't even finish.
Oh yeah.
So then I came to Toronto, things started opening back up. I joined Spinco, and I don't know how much I lost because I didn't look really at the scales, but this is what I'm saying. When I did look at the scale, I wasn't losing anything, but I felt better and I looked better. In my eyes.
But you were discouraged.
But I was discouraged because I'm like, I'm not losing any weight.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck this, and then I stopped going to Spinco.
Yeah.
So this time around, I'm trying to do it. If I feel good, just fucking go with it, bitch. You don't have to look at the scale.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
So this is why non-scale victories are going to be important for me.
Yeah. So one of the ones that I started my I'm making air quotes fitness journey in September 2021. Yeah. Yeah, and I started at Good Life, and I had never been to a Good Life before. The only gyms I had ever gone to was my university gym and like my small town gyms, and they held like, there was probably like maybe 5 people at the gym the same time as me, and then I went to Good Life and I cried immediately after because I was so overwhelmed. And then Carrie came with me the second time and like taught me how to do things, so I was less overwhelmed. And
was it your second time?
Yeah. Oh no, it was my first time.
It was your first.
You're right.
And you
I
cried the second, I think.
No, the first time I went just for the introduction. Like I didn't even work out. He just gave me a tour, and there was like 80 people there. And I was like,
well, it's also
I
one
will
of the
never be
busiest
back.
Good Lives in the city. Like you think of the location. I don't want to say where it is because you weren't there, but
that makes sense. But yeah,
one of the busiest.
It is a busy area, and I went at a very busy time. And it was just so overwhelming. And I'm not someone who's scared of like people watching me work out. Like I also kind of do this thing where I think everyone's in love with me. That's kind of how I get through.
I love that. You're so lucky.
I'm so lucky. Everyone's in love with me. So like I don't really mind people like watching me work out. It's not something that gets me. But what gets me is when you don't know like what's going on. And like I didn't know how to do the machines, and I was too scared to ask. And everyone else knew what they were doing and like had their own routine, and I hated that I didn't. So like as soon as you showed me, I've never strayed from that. I pretty much just do exactly what we do. I do that. And anyway, that's off topic. The point is, my non-scale victories, I started on TikTok, and the first, I guess, episode of that series, it was me crying. And then after a while, because I started going to Good Life, I had this one pair of jeans. And I'm not someone who keeps jeans that don't fit me. I'm someone who donates clothes that do fit me. Like I'm just like, I get over clothes really quickly. But I had this one pair of jeans from Shein, and they didn't fit. And I was like, you know what my goal is? I want to fit into these jeans. And I don't know how long it took me. I think it was June 2022 when I tried them on for the first time after that, and they fit very easily. So, and they still fit. I tried them on like a couple days ago.
Good.
So I feel good about that. That's my number one non-scale victory that I've succeeded. And
because you are pretty consistent with the gym.
I don't go a lot.
You have been though.
Yeah, I'm consistent because I don't go a lot. Like I do once a week.
But you make that goal for yourself and you do that goal. What's the goal for yourself?
Once a week.
So you do the goal.
So I do that goal.
That's consistency.
That's fair. What are yours?
So my non-scale victories are kind of just like all over the place.
I'm reading yours. Sorry. Okay, this is fun. I have more, but go ahead. Like I want you to do it.
Basically, I don't really have like any like trying jeans on. I mean, I keep, unlike Beth, I literally keep every fucking piece of article of clothing I own.
I don't keep mine. I'm the opposite.
Yeah, but I keep mine.
So you're like me?
I'm unlike you.
Oh, unlike me. Sorry. I heard you're like, I'm like her.
I'm unlike Beth.
Yeah, we're the opposite
where
there.
I keep every single particle of clothing. Particle?
Sure.
Article. Article of clothing that I own.
Both.
So I mean, eventually one day if I fit back into the jeans that I was wearing in fucking 2012, sure. Great.
You have jeans from 2012?
But I do have jeans. Nervous. I do have jeans from when I first started at Mark's. They're like I don't even want to say the size. I'm not even going to say the size.
Okay.
Because we're not focusing on that.
No, sizes don't matter. What matters is health.
So basically my non-scale victories are just kind of like feeling healthier, feeling more energized. That's a big thing for me right now.
For sure.
I am so tired all the time, and like I literally, even in school last week in my patho class, we were learning about like stress and how it can like affect the body and obesity and all of this stuff. And they were basically just like, if you live a healthier lifestyle, you will have more energy and all of this stuff. So anyway, yeah, I want to feel more energized. I want to promote like gut health because I do not eat the greatest right now. I'm getting better.
Is this where we should ask for our sponsorship from Bloom?
Yes, this is where we should ask for a sponsorship from Bloom.
Bloom Nutrition, is that what they're called?
Bloom
Would
Nutrition.
you mind sponsoring us? You would love to work with us. I'm so lucky. You're so lucky. Sorry, we're just out here trying to get sponsorships.
The thing is, I would buy Bloom's product. I would buy it 100 times over again because I see it all over TikTok, right? All of these influencers, they're getting sent this product and they're doing a great job at advertising it and promoting it.
Because we want it.
I want to fucking buy it, but the thing is, when I buy it on Amazon, the fucking carton, $30, no problem. Great deal. Whatever. To ship it to me in Canada, is an extra like fucking $50. I'm not paying $70 fucking for this tub. Like, I'm just not doing it. I'm sorry. I want to try it, but I don't want to try it that much.
Like, we'll each transfer you the $30.
No,
or
just send it to us. You send it to Canadian
us.
Influencers all the time. Now I'm being mean. They're not going to send it to me.
Not mean. Blue. I'm going to tag you on Instagram 10 times this week.
Please.
We're here. We're trying to be healthy girls. Help us out. Help us help you.
We're so healthy.
Help us. Anyway, I just thought that would fit in very nicely.
Fit very nicely, and I almost forgot to ask for it.
So, you're welcome.
At Bloom Nutrition, you can email us at our business email.
buzzybestieспod@gmail.com.
We're gonna put it.
We're gonna start checking it. Nobody's checking that email right now.
Nobody. The other thing is I want to start taking vitamins. Right now I do take a few. I take vitamin C, vitamin D because it is winter and
that's a good one. I should start
I am
doing.
so pale. I take a probiotic and a cranberry pill for UTIs because
you get UTIs.
I get UTIs so fucking often. And then the other thing that I just wanted to mention here was that I want to reward myself every milestone with something fun, but usually I would do that with number milestones. So I don't know
what's your milestone?
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but like I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
any
not sure.
recommendations on
if
how
anybody
she should do that?
has any recommendations on how I can like set apart my milestones, because like if I hit one milestone, like I'll go get my lashes done, and then the second one I'll get my lips done and nails, and you know what I mean, just like, or buy something for myself that I really want.
Yes.
So let me know. Let me know. That's kind of what I wanted to
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I reward myself every day. So I don't know if that would work.
Well, I do too, but like it's something to like.
That's true. Like look forward to.
Yeah.
That's true. My non-scale victories are different. I also do want to start taking vitamins. I didn't write that down, but the fact that you did made me be reminded of it. But I have two more. And one is go hard on the elliptical for a whole song, and that song has to be Just Lose It by Eminem.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
Thank you. It's just like the perfect tempo, and I always do it, but I can't make it the whole way through going like really hard. And then run to the bus without being madly out of breath. Those are the two extra ones, because I am late for the bus all the time, and then if I do catch it after I run for it, and running for it's embarrassing on its own. Like I don't want to be that girl.
Honest.
But if I have to be somewhere and the next bus doesn't come for 30 minutes, I'm gonna run, and it's so embarrassing when I get onto the bus and I'm like,
I know, and you have to like conceal that you're like,
if you have a mask on, it's going like up and down, up and down.
I didn't even think of that. That's like so embarrassing.
So that's my non-scale victories that I really want to get going.
That's a good one. I didn't even think of putting things like that. All I could think of was like getting into a pair of jeans that I didn't get into.
Sorry, yeah.
The other thing was today I had to walk up 80.
I'm sorry, 80?
80 stairs.
Disgusting.
To get to my car. So
Ew.
I guess a little non-scale victory for me, and I was like huffing and puffing till I got back to the car, like huffing.
80.
So 80,
stairs?
80. It was 8 sets of 10, and it was up this like huge steep, like, you know what I mean.
I would have just like stopped halfway.
Take a break.
Leave me. I can't make it anymore. That's insane.
So, yeah, 80. I was like, this was how many stairs is in the CN Tower, like.
Oh, that could be okay. So our next one is fitness goals.
Did you put that in?
No, but you just mentioned it, and it's right outside the window here.
Yeah.
But we, not to disclose our location, but anyway,
we're actually filming this in the Rogers Center, the aquarium.
We are in the aquarium right now. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you're really missing out. Our next little seggy is fitness goals, and one of them could be, if we wanted to climb the CN Tower.
That would mean we would
stairs.
have to put in work on the Stairmaster though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't, like these are like big goals.
This is like 5 years from now.
Yeah, this is 2030.
2030.
Honestly,
2030. Climb. But wait, how old will we be then?
Oh, I'll be older than you.
How old will you be?
I don't know, I can't do math.
I can.
Okay, well I'm 31 right now.
So that's in 7 years, so you'll be 38.
Oh my god.
And I will be 26 in 8 years I will be, wait, 7 years we said, right?
Yeah, I think you said 7.
7 years I will be, so I'm 26 now, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30,
She
31.
said she's good at math and it counts on her fingers.
I'll be 33.
Okay, well that's me in 2 years. So if I can do it in 2 years, then we're set. 2 years, gonna climb the CN Tower. That's insane. No, I'm not gonna say I'll never be able to do it because what if I can? I don't
Do
know.
they even let you?
I don't know. Maybe if we
They're
become
like,
famous.
take the fucking elevator.
Probably. They'll be like, guys, you're not gonna make it. Just stop. I don't
They
even.
take one look at us, they're like, no.
You're not gonna make it.
Turn around.
Oh my god. Okay, so my actual fitness goals.
That's a good one though.
Thank you. Well, I just came up with it when you were talking about it, but the 2 that I had, one was climb a mountain. I have climbed mountains before. I climbed Mount Carlton when I was, I think, in grade 12. And I haven't climbed a mountain since, so that was like over 10 years ago. I don't want to think about how long ago it was, but long
What
enough.
mountain did you climb?
Carlton, it's in New Brunswick. It's like the highest peak in the Maritimes.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, so I've climbed that one a couple times. I climbed it when I was a kid too, but the most recent time was when I was in grade 12, and it was awful. I hate climbing things.
What's the one that like
You're just whispering. Oh, God. A little ASMR.
What's
What
the
are you
one?
whispering for?
I'm just thinking. See, this is my ADHD. I'm thinking I'm still back on Mount Carlton. You're talking about grade 12. I'm stuck on Mount Carlton.
I'm gonna leave you on Mount Carlton. What are you talking about?
What's all of my friends in high school used to go to this mountain in the States. I think it was called.
No, it wasn't Mount Carlton.
No,
we had-
Katahdin.
Yeah, Mount Katahdin. Yeah.
Maybe that could be a goal. Of yours.
I think that was like also in high school. Like,
Did you do it?
No, the fitness, but I could. Maybe I will. I'm going to Maine in September.
Well, make it a goal.
We'll think about
Who are you
it.
gonna mean with?
Bestie Lauren.
Bestie
She
Lauren.
would
Bestie
love to
Lauren
climb a mountain
would
with
climb
me.
a mountain.
She would absolutely climb a mountain with me. And then the other one was rock climbing inside. I just think it looks so cool. And every time they do it in
Have
movies,
you ever been?
No.
Oh my god, we should go.
Well, give me a couple of years.
Let's
to
go
be
to the
honest.
base, the Gate Ormocto base.
It's a little
Gagetown.
far.
Yeah, but
but
when we're home next.
sure. Yeah, if I'm fit enough, but I'm way too anxious to do that now.
Yeah,
But
same honestly.
It looks so cool in
it's
movies.
really fun. It's really fun.
I want to try it.
I haven't been since I've been
Week.
a big girl. Okay, some of my crazy fitness goals, I don't really have many, but I want to keep up with the fast songs at Spinco. My Spinco girlies will get this. Spinco, you do like walks, runs, jogs. Runs are so hard and I can never stay on beat. Like they're way too fast. My legs like basically give out.
Carrie dragged me
So-
to Spinco one time, and I
Yeah.
said I will never be back. I might go on Family Day.
I think we should go on Family Day.
It's a tradition now. One time,
Um,
and I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, you hated it, but you also just like vibe to the music. Like, I
I
can't believe you
hated
hated
that.
it that much.
I
I can't
didn't
believe you
like
liked
it.
Orange Theory better than
I did. Did we talk about that? We went, and then like what
No,
our
we
thoughts
should talk
were?
about that. Let me get through my
Okay,
crazy
yeah,
fitness
sorry.
goals. So, I want to be able to do a pull up with no resistance. I mean, no assistance, but also no resistance.
Both, yeah,
because
absolutely.
I don't want help.
Resistance or
Um,
assistance. You
That's
go, girl.
that's like years from now though, because I can't even fucking lift my toe off the ground right now without being.
That's a
embarrassed.
really cool one though.
And then a bike-a-thon because I would like to do a marathon, like not a marathon because I don't like running, but like a thon to say like, oh yeah, I've done a bike-a-thon. I don't know what they're called.
Triathlon?
Maybe, but I don't want to swim.
Oh, can you do those with people? Like you would do the biking? I love swimming. I would go swimming and then Eki can run. Is that a thing?
I don't know. There'd be like a relay race.
Oh, that's what I was thinking
Is
of.
that maybe?
Is that not the same thing?
Mm,
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, some sort of like fitness
That would be a really fun
something.
one.
But honestly, that one's like my last one. I don't really care about that one.
Okay. Good to keep it on the list. Just in case. It's a backup.
Yeah, so we went to Orange Theory.
We sure did.
When was that? That was last week.
Last Tuesday.
Mhm. Last Tuesday we went to Orange Theory. I was seeing it all over TikTok and I texted Beth and I was like, do you want to try this workout class? And she was like, yeah, what did you think it was? Because it wasn't what you thought it was.
No, I had only seen, I thought it was just like a Zumba class. Like I thought it was just like the Good Life classes. Like you just go in and someone like directs you and you follow them. And everyone's doing the same thing at the same time. And like, I've done Zumba classes before. So that's kind of, I didn't know if it was exactly that, but I thought it was just like everyone watching the person and then doing the same thing. I don't know. I had no idea. I saw Clobo on TikTok say one thing about it, I think. And I was like, oh no, it was Sarah Jenkins who I saw.
That's who I saw.
Yeah, I saw Sarah Jenkins, and then you text me the same day and I thought it was fate. So that's why I said yes.
You're like, I'm so lucky.
Yeah, I'm so lucky to take this workout class. And the first one was free.
It was free, so
really,
I'm
so lucky.
We were lucky.
I said
we
yes.
went. I convinced Beth to go.
Mm-hmm.
We signed up. We went for a class literally the same day. We got there. The staff there, amazing.
So
the
nice.
one we went to was literally, they were amazing.
Yes.
So nice.
Do you want to explain what it actually is? Because I just explained what it's not.
Okay, so basically I don't actually really know. It's a high intensity interval workout. So it's like, you do like spurts of exercises.
You do like strength for like
a HIIT workout.
I don't know what that is.
It's a HIIT workout. Yeah, so you do half the class. Well, I think all the classes are different.
Oh, maybe.
But half of ours, so we went in and we started on the rowing machine just to warm up.
I love the rowing machine. Yeah, I could do that for a long time.
So some people, you have 3 stations. I've seen classes where you have 3 stations.
I liked the rowing.
But our class, we went in, we did 3 minutes of rowing, and then we started on the floor, and then half the class started on the treadmills. So there's a coach, there's one coach, and she's coaching everybody. So the coach was kind of like guiding more the treadmills. Mm-hmm. And then we had like a TV that we would look at to like know what exercise.
We have heart monitors around your arm.
Right. So the whole
measured your heart monitor or measured your heart rate. And the whole point of Orange Theory is you're supposed to your heart rate has to stay between like, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to be in the orange level. So it's like green when you're not doing anything. Orange is like a healthy amount, and then red is when you're like, you're trying really hard. And
you're exerting too much.
Mine was in the red like 90% of the time. It was intense for me, but I loved it. Like I didn't mind.
So the whole thing is you get splat points. So if your heart rate stays in the range, in the orange zone for 12 minutes or over, but less than, I think they said 40. I think like 12 to like probably 12 to 20 is like the target range. So if it stays in that long, then I think they said you burn 36,000. No,
I'm sorry. What?
You burn calories for the next 36 hours. That's what it is. So if you stay in that zone, then your body keeps burning calories for the next 36 hours.
I didn't notice that's what she said. I must have missed that.
I read that online.
Oh, okay.
It might have been a TikTok.
Okay. I read this article. She says quoting a TikTok. Okay.
But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. And for us, I was so fucking sore the next day. I was sore, not the next day, but the day after. My arms, I could probably like, in here, like the back of my arms were so sore. Yeah. That was the worst for me. We did a few like band workouts. We did some push-ups. We did some... It was fun. I didn't mind it at all. I think what I didn't like about spin was that it was only one thing for the whole time. And I couldn't listen to my own music. If I didn't like a song, they're not gonna change it just for me. No, like, they won't. I don't know. And I didn't like that I was like stuck in those stupid pedals. Right. So I think that's what I didn't like about it. But we want to try, this is like a new series that we want to do on TikTok probably, we can update you guys every week. We'll update as well. But because my goal or one of my resolutions, as I mentioned last week, is to do the gym every week. But it doesn't have to be the gym. Like I just have to do some kind of workout. So it could be something else. So we're thinking of trying, what was Jaybird? Jaybird, yeah. You haven't done Sweat and Tonic. I haven't done Sweat and Tonic. I don't even know what that is. It's just like another gym. I remember you and Aki talking about it. Me and Aki have been. There's Jaybird. There's a bunch of like different spin. I know you don't like spin. I don't want to spin. If I don't have to, I'll do it. I'll try anything once. You've already tried it once. Okay, but my next thing was other classes that I want to try. I want to try boxing. Okay. I have been wanting to try boxing for years, and I don't know why. I've just never done it.
Probably because it scares me.
Good, or no, where did I do those classes? I used to do kickboxing.
Is that not the same thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know the difference.
At the Y though, back in Freddie. But I'm sure Good Life has some sort of
like, do you
similar
have to
class
have
there.
your own mitts? Like,
No,
do they
I don't.
supply them? I don't know how that works, and that is
Oh,
what
you
would
want to
make
do
me
like
cry.
a legit boxing
I don't want to be
class.
punching.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks cool, and I think I would look cool doing it.
I think you would too.
Thank you. And then the other one was pole dancing.
I might have to skip out on that one.
Shut up. No way. Why?
Can you fucking imagine me on a pole?
Can you imagine me? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Of course. I think it would just be like a girly class. Like, it's not like you're out there trying to be sexy. It's supposed to be like a good fitness.
That's true. It could be fun.
It's
If
like
it's
an ab
free,
workout.
I'll try anything once.
All right. Well, that's the one we should have called this podcast. We'll try anything once. With Carrie and Betty.
Also, oh my gosh, me and my mom want to try, there's like workouts where you're on like a bungee cord.
Oh, yes.
Have you
I think
seen
I
those?
have seen those.
I want to try that. I haven't found any in Toronto. I've actually looked it up because my mom was coming and she's been talking about these fucking bungee cord workouts forever.
So fun.
And I tried to look because I was like, Toronto, we gotta have them. We have everything. No, couldn't.
What are
find
they
a single.
called? Do you know what they're
No
called?
idea. Bungee.
Bungeeing.
cord, yeah.
Okay. That's exciting.
Bungee fitness, maybe? Something
Mhm.
like that. But yeah, so let us know if you guys know of any like free or like good
Interesting.
deals for like
First timers.
workout places in Toronto specifically. Let us know, or anything that you guys do for exercise that you think we could benefit from. Anything.
Or it would be fun. Like, we just
Yeah.
don't want to do like boring things every time, like every week. Sometimes Good Life is like, this week I'm going on Thursday. Like, I'm gonna go, but like, it'd be more fun to have something to look forward to.
Right,
You know?
like a different kind of workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a Zumba class.
We could do a
We
Zumba
could
class.
do a
We
Zumba.
We're gonna do a few classes at Good Life because we
Mhm.
both still have memberships. So
Yeah. As
we
of right
might as well
now.
fucking use them because they're draining our motherfucking bank accounts.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
We have gone well over time, but we each have a recipe. I'm so sorry for
We
that.
didn't talk anything about like food, but that could be a whole other.
Yeah, we could do a whole
episode,
healthy
honestly.
food epi. But we have recipes to add.
Yeah.
I think that's fun to add.
I do too, and we'll post them on Instagram.
Yeah. So mine is, okay, if Peyton's listening, I don't know if she's listening. I always shout at my friends, but
Peyton is a stranger listener, and she doesn't know us at all, and she just found us on the internet one day, and we just give her shout outs because that's what we do.
love her. So her mom and her, maybe, I don't know, they used to make these like no bake energy bites.
That sounds good.
They look like this for the people watching, and I'm gonna describe what's in them.
Oh, I can't wait.
So they're healthy. So they have old-fashioned oats, literally any oats.
I love oats.
Shredded coconut. You would really like these, I think. Shredded coconut.
Yep.
Optional. You don't have to put
I'm
coconut.
in. No, I want coconut.
Peanut butter.
Yep.
Flax seeds. I don't put flax seeds, but you could to add extra protein and fiber.
Talking like you know what you're talking about. It's written down.
It's written
I'm
on
calling
the
you out on
screen.
that.
Chocolate chips, honey, vanilla extract, and I always add chia seeds because
I have,
they make
like,
you
most of those
explode in your tummy.
ingredients at home.
Yeah, and so this is how you make them. Do you want me to send you this?
Yeah.
You literally just stir it all together, roll them into balls, and chill in the fridge.
Oh, you don't
And
even
they're
have to cook anything?
No, they're
Oh,
no
I can
bake.
make that. That sounds
And
great.
they're such a good, like, honestly, like a treat, and they're kind of healthy. Probably should add the flaxseed, to be honest, if you're going for healthy.
Okay.
To add some
If you
extra
insist.
protein, fiber, and omega-3s to our energy bites.
All right. I'll try them out. I'll let you know how it goes.
They're delicious.
I think the only thing I don't have out of that list is coconut, but I could go buy some coconut.
You
Like, I have,
probably
I
have
think
to
I
add
have
coconut, but,
yeah, but I kind of
it
want
would
it
make
now.
it really good.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah. So that is my
That's my energy.
That's my recipe.
My recipe is a smoothie, obviously, because I'm on a smoothie kick, and that's the only healthy thing I eat. And it's for a carrot cake smoothie, and I discovered this like last year, I think. And it is carrots, obviously. I'm not gonna say all the amounts because I don't know, and I bake with my heart.
Right. That's fair.
So I put in as many carrots as I feel like I might need, and then banana for like the smoothness, maple syrup, cinnamon, nutmeg, and milk of your choice. So it's not like hella healthy with the maple syrup, but you just put like a little dash. You don't need that much.
Just to make it like, you could also probably sub for like honey.
Yeah, probably. I just like maple syrup more, and
Fair.
it does taste like a carrot cake. It's kind of wild. And you can put oats in that too, actually.
Speaking of carrot cake, we're gonna go do a mukbang on our TikTok
Oh my
after this. We
God.
bought carrot cake for our healthy.
Yeah, for our healthy snack.
So tune into our TikTok at Buzzy Besties.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it for this week.
Should we
do you have
cheers?
anything else to say? Mine
No.
is literally gone and yours is full.
It's not full. I'm like half through.
Cheers.
Okay, is that everything?
I think so.
Oh.
I almost just spilled that.
Okay, I think we're done. We're done here.